If you are invested in crypto, then you probably heard or even have some funds in crypto wallet Trust. Therefore, you can't miss this one. Today we are talking about Trust Wallet token. We are taking a look at what's happening in the charts right now after a huge burst to the upside. And not only that, we are looking into the future. We are making the price prediction. I'm gonna show you what could be happening in 2021. If you're interested, buckle up and trust me, I know what I'm doing. So let's begin. On the screen you're seeing Trust Wallet token versus dollar on a 3-day chart. Every candle 3 days. I used 3-day for this one and not weekly because we don't have so much price action to do weekly. This token only have history, at least at my chart, from the summer of last year. I guess that's the origin of Trust Wallet token, the date of its birth. And right off the bat on this chart I'm noticing one thing. Huge impulse move from the beginning of this coin, token to be exact. And you can see that for months and months it followed this trend line until it was broken, burst about 1 year ago, burst at the beginning of this year, one touch of the support in April and a break of the trend line. After that we were going south. The big after that lasted for months was over. Trust Wallet token lost 81%. Huge loss. But it's not to say that other cryptos didn't lose that amount as well. Some even bigger, some even smaller amounts, but in those regions. But as you can see, fear not, because everything is redeemed, let's say. This huge burst in the last 2 months, even smaller, month and a half, showed us that Trust Wallet token still has a lot to offer. Now let me put this, the important stuff, at the middle of the screen. Since we're talking about this move, I must say that if we drew this trend line like this, nothing for now is indicating that this move is over. Because as you can see, the price is still hovering above this trend line. We still haven't broken it in a fierce manner. Now at some point I absolutely expect going south of this trend line, taking a little bigger rest. For now that is not the case. Maybe those 2 candles, let me zoom in if you can't see, maybe those are giving us some clues that we're about to taking some big rest. Because take into account one big thing. From the beginning of this move, where we was at 27 cents, even lower 26, in a matter of less than 2 months, month and a half, we touched $1 at 60 cents, 61. That's a huge move to the upside. You gotta let your token have a rest. Now, nobody knows, maybe this trend line will be broken right now, in the next couple of days. Maybe we will go, as they say, the trend is your friend, and the trend will be our friend for some time, and we will go higher and higher, we'll see. What's giving me hope that this trend could not be broken still is this, around that level of $1.06. The important thing is happening. This was our previous high that we broke a few days ago. If you don't consider those wicks, and always the bodies are more important than wicks, $1.06 was broken with momentum. Not only that, with volume, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Huge volume came into the market just to break this resistance that was holding at $1.06. We are above that resistance. It is now support. Now, in ideal scenario for you, if you are a Trust Wallet token investor, the level of $1.06 should hold. Now that is not to say that if we fall a little lower than that, it's all doomy and gloomy, no. But this is an ideal scenario. I should expect that we will be some more time in this region, retesting this support, and then, if everything goes well, resume to the upside. The levels that I'm going to talk about today. Patience, my friends, you will get there. So this is pretty bullish stuff for me. But it's not also dandy and super. I will give you the other side of the coin. First thing, last time we had a volume, green volume like this, what happened? A big downturn came. I told you, 81%. So let's hope, although hope is not good word in investing and trading, that this time, with this volume, we will not have the same situation. Some things are different. And this was coin's journey. After a few months, I believe that we just started this move to the upside. I believe that I will prevail on the bullish side, that the bulls will be stronger than the bears. For now. Now, what's holding also TVT down at this moment? Well, if you believe in my technical analysis, something like this. Also, an important trend line. Resistance, resistance, resistance. That's why I said we could be in some time below this trend line. My assumption is that we will break with big fears and momentum this trend line to the upside at some point. I don't know when that will be, but after that you will see a huge burst to the much higher prices. Now we drew enough trend lines. Before that price prediction, I want to show you one more thing, and the thing I like to consult the most. 21 exponential moving average on a 3-day chart. When we were above it, we were bullish. When we were below it, we were bearish. And let's put 34, just to be safe. Now, do notice one thing. All of this region, we were bullish, because we were the price above this area between 21 and 34. Here we had that bearish crossover. And now, again, ladies and gentlemen, the bulls are back, according to this crossover. We have a bullish crossover one more time, so what do we expect? The same thing as here. We are above it, let's expect a move to the upside. That is not to say that we won't go lower in the short term. Remember what I said, I expect some move of consolidation or even lower, because it is necessary, and believe me it is, that those 2 points, the level of $1.70 and this point at least of 21 exponential moving average come together. Now when those two combine, then you will have my absolute check mark for the bullish upside. And one more thing, don't be greedy. TVT did so much in the last 2 months. Let me remind you one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green candles in a row. Take that into account. Nothing can go up forever. We need to have more sideways resting periods, touching of moving averages for continuation to the upside. And the continuation will come. Now is the time I show you what are the levels that you've been waiting for. If you follow this channel, then you know what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna use the Fibonacci retracement tool, reverse it and make it a Fibonacci extension. Let's use this high of $1.26 and let's use this low, because I believe that this was a low of this move of 81%. Let's combine them together like this and voila. Let's just enjoy the results. And the results are here on the screen right in front of you. Now, number 1, this was our first stop, all-time highs. But ladies and gentlemen, we conquered this. Just a few days ago we conquered this level, and yes, we could be fighting some more battles around those regions of $1.29, 27, 20 blah blah, doesn't matter. We're at that point. After that, we are traveling to the higher levels. I'm talking about this year 2021. I'm talking about the level of $1.94 at the extension of 161.8. I'm talking about a level of $3, $2.99 at 261.8. I'm talking about levels of $4.05 at 361.8. And boy, do I talk about 423.6% at $4.70. This is nothing extraordinary. This is a realistic price target. from the levels of $1.17 to the levels of 4.70 is doable. But this is a hard fact. Based on the extensions, it's a possibility. Of course, that we could even overshoot these levels. Of course, we could go much higher. For now, I want to talk only about $4.70 so that you can hold onto something, grasp onto one thing that I said, and keep that level in mind. $4.70, 2021, here we come. If you agreed with what I just said, how about smashing that like button? If you want more videos like this, how about subscribing to the channel? If you want others to see these videos, how about share it with them? And if you want to know much more from this channel, from this dinosaur, check out this one. In here we're also doing all sorts of stuff on the charts. Those are our playgrounds. Join us, be in our crypto pack, and I'll see you next time. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.